Hello and welcome to another update video about the DXY. We haven't talked about the DXY here for 1 or 2 weeks, so I think it's time for an update. First of all, let's take a look at the bigger picture daily chart. Well, we can see that the DXY hasn't really moved in any significant way since February 2023, right? Since we've started to move sideways in this range. We still are in this range without any significant downside momentum yet. I have two wave counts that I'm following here. The first one, and that's still the preferred option, is the white wave count. This hasn't changed for many months, so very consistent with previous updates. The white count suggests that a larger degree third wave topped here in September 2022 at around 115 USD. The move down initially was an A wave. I just need to move it back here. Oops. So move down was an A wave. Hold on. In 5 waves, where the market bottomed locally here in February 2023 around 101 USD. From there, we've seen a B wave rally, A, B, C, in wave B, and it's possible that the C wave to the downside has started. The B wave was a flat structure, an expanded flat, and the C wave to the downside would be a 5-wave pattern, but it's getting very, it's moving just sideways really. So we had a 5-wave move down, which was okay. That's what we wanted, but without a break below the July 23 low. But it's a 5-wave move down. At least you can interpret it like that. The move up, a 3-wave move, A, B, C. The thing is that this was a little bit too strong for a reliable wave 2. It went above the standard resistance for a wave 2, but it's not invalidated, okay? The invalidation point was up here around $107.40 and it peaked at $106.50, so nearly $1 below that. So that's where it topped, locally at least. So it's now possible, because we never invalidated the white wave 2, and with that, the white wave count is still valid. It's possible that the third wave to the downside has started. If this is the case, then the condition is clearly that the May high is not broken anymore to the upside at $106.50. And the target for the third wave to the downside, I'm looking at roughly, I like to get it at least to the 1.236 extension, $98. But it's been very stubborn. It hasn't really given us very clear signals that a top is in place, but the condition would be obviously that the last high stays intact. It's possible that we've seen a first 5-wave move to the downside. Questionable, really questionable. Actually, I'd like to see one more low, but this is going quite high already, so I give the bears the benefit of the doubt here. Consider that maybe, wow, but it's so questionable. This is such a questionable 5-wave move. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So anyway, it is a valid 5-wave move. No, the wave 3 is not the shortest, so it's all okay. But it's not how I would normally count a 5-wave move, but it's how I showed it to you last time. And now we see an ABC reaction to the upside, ABC. It's just important that this does not break above the last highs here, the $106.50 level. Based on the initial A wave up, B wave down, the target zone for the C wave is between the 100% extension and the 138% extension, between $105.50 and $105.92. That's where I would watch for a reaction to the downside. If we break above it, it will open the door slowly to the yellow count. Okay, now let's go to the yellow count. I think we talked about the white one now. By the way, confirmation that the next wave down is starting in circle wave 3 would be a break below $104.05. Now, in an extended B wave, so assuming the B wave never finished, but instead is still unfolding, we could obviously see the price, the USD index go significantly higher to possibly 108, 110 or even 111 USD. That will become my primary scenario if we break above the May high. Okay, that would just simply be an extension. I'm not entirely sure how the microstructure would look like, but it would have to be wave C, probably as an ending diagonal, or we're dealing with some kind of a WXY structure. So those are the two options I see here. The thing is, the movements to the downside, this latest one is not clearly a 5-wave move, so it technically keeps the door open for higher. But yeah, I would like to see a bit more evidence to really confirm that we've topped there in wave 2. Certainly possible, but I need to see, as I said, the price basically react to this small target range there between $105.50 and $105.92, and then a break below the last lows. Hope you liked the update about the DXY. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, then feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find a link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.